Do social situations, traveling, or deviating from your dietary comfort zone bring you anxiety because it might lead to bloating, constipation, or other digestive issues? In this video, I'm going to review 3 Nuco products that have become my go-to for all my digestion needs. Okay, so today's topic is really up there amongst taboo topics. Money, death, sex, and bowel movements. Alright, so in today's review, I'm going to go over the 3 Nuco products that I've tried specifically for digestion. The first one is going to be the DeBloat Food Prebiotic. So this is the first one that came out. It's in a powder form, and it's usually used most often for bloating that occurs right after meals. It has a couple of other use cases, but that's the main one. The second one is, this is going to be their natural laxative. So a lot of people might use kind of a magnesium product or something similar. This is going to be something you take overnight to help stimulate a bowel movement. And then the last one is their newest product, which came out last year, called DeBloat Plus. And instead of a powder, this one is going to be a capsule. All right, let's get to the review. All right, so the first one is going to be the DeBloat Food Prebiotic. This one has a really nice cinnamon taste once you mix it with water, and you typically have it after like a heavier meal if you go out with friends or you're traveling and you're just deviating from your dietary norms. I find it has a great taste just with water alone. Some people will try and mix it in coffee or they'll do it in lattes, like the Nuco sometimes recommends. Personally, I just put this in a shaker bottle, or if I'm traveling, a bottle of water. And I just drink it like that. It has a really nice cinnamony taste to it, and I think it goes down a little bit easier. In terms of mixability, I would say it takes somewhere between 20 to 30 seconds for it to fully mix. It's unlike a lot of like clunky protein powders, so it does mix reasonably well until you get to the bottom. I don't think that that's much of a deal breaker for me, but it may be for other people. So how does DeBloat Food Prebiotics work? Firstly, it has a family of herbs called carminatives, which help heal the gut lining. It stimulates the digestive system, and then it also kind of reduces gas formation. Examples of carminatives inside of this product include ginger and cinnamon, which is why when you drink it, it tastes a little bit like cinnamon. Additionally, there's maqui and papin, which I don't know if I'm pronouncing those correctly, but those are the main digestive enzymes that really help you break down those proteins into peptides. So when you have that heavier meal, you really get that instant relief. And lastly, there's another ingredient called marigold, which contributes to the soothing property of DeBloat. So for those people for whom their bloating is accompanied by stomach pain, the marigold really helps to reduce that significantly. Hey, just wanted to check in. If you're getting value from this video, please hit that like button so that other people can get help with their bloating as well. Okay, so next up is DeBloat Plus. So this one came out about a year ago. It comes in a capsule formation instead of powder. I was a bit skeptical at first because I had already gotten used to the original DeBloat, but I went ahead and gave this one a try. What actually sets the DeBloat Plus apart from the original DeBloat? In short, the main addition is going to be something called Gut Guard Plus, as well as the licorice root extract. So the Gut Guard Plus is a proprietary blend of digestive enzymes. So it expands upon the maqui and papin, those digestive enzymes that I can't pronounce, but they're food-based digestive enzymes that you would find in the original DeBloat. So it expands upon that, and then it has the licorice root extract. It's going to help a lot more with chronic or longer-term digestive problems. So it seems like, based on the directions and descriptions, that this DeBloat Plus is going to be something that you're going to take on a more frequent basis to address things like heartburn, acid reflux, as well as bloating, constipation, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, and a lot of other digestive challenges. So it seems like the scope of what this product can help you with is going to be a lot larger. So based on my experience with the 2 products, I found them to be pretty similar when it comes to relief from occasional bloating and constipation. I know that there's a pretty big difference in terms of the ingredient list, but even when you take this capsule, it does have that cinnamon and ginger aftertaste, so it definitely builds upon the original. However, I don't really notice a much bigger difference between the two. From a price point standpoint, they're pretty similar, so you're not really paying a premium for the DeBloat Plus. However, I would say I recommend them equally for the use case of occasional bloating and constipation. It really comes down to your preference of delivery method. Do you prefer mixing something in a smoothie or in some water, or do you prefer the capsule? If you're just taking it occasionally, I'd probably go with DeBloat Plus, mainly because you may not want to make a smoothie or have to put this into a latte or something like that while you're feeling bloated. You just want to probably have one capsule with some water and then feel that instant to near instant relief within an hour. You're probably not in the mood to consume anything. So the last one that I'm going to mention is going to be the Nuco's natural laxative. So they call it the Regularity Relief. And I'm not even sure if this one is available anymore. The last time I checked on the website, it wasn't even there. However, because I have experience with it, I will share. Basically, this is going to be a combination of magnesium carbonate and then marshmallow root. So it is really going to be helpful just to, it's something that you can take in the evening and then expect in the morning you'll have a bowel movement. If you've been, constipated or kind of blocked for a day or two, this is really going to be helpful. Magnesium citrate or a lot of kind of magnesium carbonates have long been a functional medicine hack in order to get relief from occasional constipation or mild constipation. So this is nothing new or particularly innovative. However, what I did like about it is that you can just open up the envelope and you put it in some water, and then it has a citrusy flavor to it. So it almost feels like you're drinking Emergency or something similar to that. I found it works quite well. It does deliver on its promise, although it might wake you up a little bit earlier than usual, but it definitely gets the job done. So what are my recommendations? Well, overall, I would definitely recommend either the DeBloat or the DeBloat Plus. I'd recommend the DeBloat for people that are just suffering from occasional constipation or bloating after heavier meals, and they like the form factor or the delivery method of the powder. They enjoy mixing it into the water. They don't really like to take capsules, so this would be a great option for them. If you're suffering from longer-term digestive issues or acid reflux, heartburn, things other than constipation and bloating, I think the DeBloat Plus is going to be a better option for you. It does have a wider range of use cases, and especially if you don't really like the taste of the powder and the cinnamon flavor, the capsules are going to be a much better option. In terms of the Regularity Relief, it's a good product, and I can't really find anything wrong with it after using it for the past couple years. However, I do think that for the price, it's not worth it. You're better off just buying some magnesium citrate or a number of other products on the market, which I think achieve the same thing. There's not much in terms of innovation in this product. It's a pretty standard product, except for the delivery method of the powder kind of fizzing into the water. So, but the DeBloat Plus are great options. All right, well, that's it for the review. You can find links to all the products that I reviewed in the description, and if you got value from this video, please hit the subscribe button to get more tips on how to optimize your mind, body, and emotions.